So, Coach, obviously coming off a really tough weekend up at St. Lawrence and Clarkson, St. Lawrence obviously one of the best teams in our league, if not the best. How is it for the squad to go from such a tough weekend to jumping right into another tough game tonight against Vassar?
Well, as you know, with the conference, there's really no night off. You can't take a night off. Everyone in this league has a good team and plays tough every night. The way the structure of the conference, only the top 4 finishers being in the tournament, makes every game so significant. So you don't really have time to dwell on it. You got to look at this past weekend and say, okay, what did we not do well? How can we improve that? And a quick turnaround and get ready for a team that's got an outstanding team. They won the conference tournament last year, and not only do they have the returning folks that were a big part of that, they've got a good freshman class. So we just got to be ready. We had a great practice yesterday. The intensity was as good as it's been all year, but better. And so I think the mental focus is there. We have to do a better job shooting than we did this past weekend. I mean, if you saw the stats, they weren't too good. But the other things, we got to take advantage of our size. But we got to get some other people involved in scoring besides just Sarah and Hillary to make it where we can be in a position to be where we want at the end of the game.
Now, you mentioned the firepower that Vassar brings in tonight's game. They have 2 really in particular that you just shoot off the top of your head is Sydney Matsuoka, who actually leads the conference in scoring, and then of course Brittany Parks, who's been dangerous her entire career at Vassar. How do you hope to contain them tonight?
Well, the big thing is, with Cindy, she can do everything, and I think she's the best point guard in the league. She can score. She can set other people up to score. She doesn't really get frazzled. You just have to try to have pressure on her from start to finish, and try to really contains the word. You've got to play good, honest defense. You can't be lunging. You can't be trying to go for steals. You just got to try and hope you can keep her in front of you and disrupt her. Try to bother her a little bit. Maybe try to get their offense out of sync. But the kind of thing with them is you can't cheat off either one of them. You can't help off of them. You've got to, if they're on a wing type of thing and there's a drive by one, you have to stay with the other. You can't look to double from that guard. It's got to come from somewhere else, the post, that sort of thing. So it's a tough matchup. I mean, obviously they're beatable. They've been beaten, but we have to be diligent about having good help side defense and just getting our rotations defensively and having the intensity and focus start to finish defensively.